Guys, you have been absolutely bombarding me, and I fully understand. All right. So after reading the comments on the Not Like Us music video, you guys have hit me up and basically said that I was absolutely confused, right, on multiple occasions here. Yeah, I understand why I was confused. I mean, unfortunately, I didn't know who the clown was. Okay, and I still don't really know who the clown was, but apparently he's a guy who does a lot of great things for the community on the West Coast. Right, I get that, right? But again, I grew up very insular in the 90s inside of New York, right? And if you were around during that time, you'd understand why I specifically know nothing about California, right? Or the culture of California, really, like that, guys. But apparently, someone made a video. We're going to go ahead and check out this video. The hidden meanings behind Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us music video explained. This is coming from the channel Pearl Vision. Let's go and jump into this immediately, yeah? And obviously, this is a suggestion via Discord, guys. Let's go and jump into it. But guys, okay, if I see Tommy the Clown again, I'll know who Tommy the Clown is, guys. Apologies, right? You know who Big L is?
Kendrick's music video for Not Like Us is full of layered disses towards Drake, like this scene of him with an owl in a cage, referencing Maya Angelou's I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, implying that Drake should stick to singing over rapping, with the owl representing Drake since it's OVO's logo. And also...
Oh, that's wild. So basically, okay, I should probably rewatch this video and actually just like watch it like separately, because apparently, yeah, there's a lot that I missed. I would have never figured this out, guys. I don't think so, at least. Like the correlation between these and these, that's wild.
Implying that Drake should stick to singing over rapping, with the owl representing Drake since it's OVO's logo. And also implying Drake should be locked up for all the PDF file allegations that Kendrick talks about on the song. He's even playing hopscotch, a game that little girls play, in the scene where he says the A minor line. And dropping the video on the 4th of July, a day celebrating American independence, after doing the pop-out show on Juneteenth, proves that he planned the whole aftermath of the beef out. Continuing his point about Drake being not like us, an outsider to American rap culture, something he puts on full display when he brings out all of LA to Compton to chant this with him throughout the video. It especially fits with him calling Drake a colonizer, since the 4th of July was when America got freed from being a British colony. Kendrick uses LA rapper and celebrity friends throughout his pop-out concert to show the heritage and history that he comes from, that Drake tries to imitate by associating with Atlanta artists, but just can't really replicate. And some of the stars that showed up in the show made an appearance in the video to double down on that point, from Mustard, who opened for him, to DeMar DeRozan, who he name-dropped on the song since he went to go play for the Toronto Raptors. Drake's
okay, I saw that. I think I pointed that out, at least I did, I think, right? But all right, it's good.
Hometown team, but eventually came back home to the US and made an appearance on stage during the live performance of Not Like Us. Tommy the Clown, who also performed a set before Mustard at the show, is a dancer raised in South Central LA who was legendary for inventing the form of dancing called clowning, a huge inspiration behind crumping, in response to the Rodney King riots in 1992. His movement was meant to be a healthy alternative to LA kids getting into drugs or crime, and those values
okay, so they were not just like aggressively walking. This is like literally a dance.
92. His movement was meant to be a healthy alternative to LA kids getting into drugs or crime, and those values reflect Kendrick's emphasis on art being a way to represent and heal communities rather than imitate them.
Okay, I disrespected. I want to go ahead and give a public apology to the big homie, Tommy the Clown. All right, because it does seem like he's doing a lot of great things, like seriously for the community and specifically places that are excessively underprivileged and desert type areas, right? Not specifically desert, but like I said, like food deserts, education deserts, these type of deserts, guys, right? It does seem like he's doing a lot of great things. So I'm sorry, guys. Seriously, like big apologies here. I did not know. Imagine. All right, you have a literal outsider looking at this and thoroughly confused, guys. I was thoroughly confused. I didn't know what was happening.
And those values reflect Kendrick's emphasis on art being a way to represent and heal communities rather than imitate them. He featured members of TDE and Black Hippie, from Schoolboy Q to J-Rock to Absol to Top Dog, Punch, and Musso. And the video is 5 minutes and 55 seconds long. We all know Kendrick is always really specific with his numbers, and throughout his seasons on Degrassi, Drake was always spotted wearing 555. So he created this video of him doing push-ups in Compton from his burner Instagram page, which he also referenced in his video for N95, a scene that Drake made fun of with his drop and give me 50 hook on the diss push-ups. Kendrick later flipped this diss against Drake on Meet the Gram, saying that he would be a better father to Adonis because he'd teach him to do push-ups and build discipline instead of taking Ozempic for weight loss. Even the fact that he did push-ups in public as a celebrity in a random park in Compton was a statement about how much his city loves him and how safe he is there, something that he's saying Drake will never have in a historical center of hip-hop like LA. He also does...
Right, to be honest, guys, Drake can never go to California. Okay, he can't. All right, they don't want him there anymore, bro. Right. Like based off of how every single person at the end of the video was just basically singing the song loudly as humanly possible, that should honestly dictate to Drake that he is in fact not welcome. He's going to be treated as a tourist going forward, guys. Right. But he just said the historical center of hip hop. I would definitely say the historical center of West Coast hip hop.
How safe he is there, something that he's saying Drake will never have in a historical center of hip hop like LA. He also does exactly 17 push-ups. He won 17 Grammys, and he's also saying Drake doesn't want anything over 17. The pictures are off the wall in this room that has studio speakers in it, which references Drake saying, he made direct references to some of Drake's disses on Family Matters, specifically about him domestically abusing Whitney, and Dave Free being the father of his son, with these scenes of posing and dancing with Whitney and his children, right when he says the Family Matters line. And the fact that Dave Free directed the video. Whitney's even wearing a wife beater, directly referencing these allegations, something that I don't really feel like she'd do if they were true. He references the vignette type shot in Family Matters with this scene, and has this guy behind him in a ski mask representing Drake from his Dark Lane Demo Tapes album cover. In this scene, Drake is trying to catch up to Kendrick, but gets swept away right when he says the boogeyman line, and Kendrick is standing next to a guy with a Compton hat on, representing how him having a city by his side is why Drake will never catch up. He smacks the shit out of this owl pinata in some scenes, another reference to an activity little kids do at birthday parties, while also visually representing the beatdown that he's saying he gave Drake in this beat. And at the very beginning of the video, he gives us a snippet of a song with a Not Like Us type flow, potentially teasing either a remix or a preview of a song from his next album.
Bro, if we get, let me tell you something right now, guys. All right, just mark my words here. If we get a remix, like involving like multiple people from, let's say, that area, right, all coming in and just dissing this man. If we get a remix, like a California remix to complete California remix and Not Like Us, bro, make it 5 minutes and 55 seconds long, right? All the references humanly possible. That'll absolutely be crazy. Okay. I mean, listen, the beginning of that song was absolutely crazy. The video itself, I had to stop and kind of go back and hear it again. I was just like, bro, drop that immediately. We need that. Okay. That's hip hop.
The bit also references Kamasi Washington, a saxophone player from LA who was featured on To Pimp a Butterfly, hinting that his next album might have some of the same jazz influences that this album was famous for. He also references The Blueprint by Jay-Z in a line about IP or intellectual property, which is kind of a response to Drake saying that he had to drop and give his label 50%, implying that what he's trying to build with PG Lang, his own label, is going to give him more control over his own music, just like Jay-Z with Rockefeller Records. This video actually reminded me a lot of the video for Alright, with the huge crowds of Compton natives singing along to Kendrick, and the music video for that also started with another song first. I don't know if this was a coincidence, but his fit looked mad similar to the guy from this viral video, who has a lot of the same hating energy as Kendrick on Euphoria. Let me know if you thought this music video lived up to the hype. It got 5 million views in 4 hours, and it's looking like it might be Kendrick's biggest video of all time. And for more context on this song, watch my breakdown here. Let me know what I missed down below, and as always, thanks for watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest here, okay? Based off of what this guy said, I mean, most likely, you can probably surgically pick apart every 5 seconds of that video based off of what he said. And I feel like, again, I need to go back and actually start looking a little deeper, because when you guys sent me the video, I was just like, okay, this is a video. This is basically just a victory lap, right? That's how I took it. I didn't take it as anything, wild. I saw a couple of references like the owl. I was like, okay. But then obviously if you look a little bit deeper into that owl, then yeah, he's saying a lot of things actually, right? I know what a caged bird sings, a Maya Angelou reference. Bro, what? Right? This man is surgical. He's just completely, this is just what he does, guys. Right? I want him to direct something like different for us, guys. I mean, start directing things, Kendrick Lamar. All right? Because if this came out of your mind, and also these disses came out of your mind, obviously, bro. But like if you have the capability to deliver something like this out of your mind, bro, I think we need more access to your mind. All right? That's just a reality, I think personally, at least. But guys, I may have to actually check the video out again, deeper. I may. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that, though. But listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd, along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.